In week 4, I completed an axe crafting project. The results weren't exactly what I wanted, but according to PoE, it gives me around 1 million more bleed DPS when I'm fully buffed. I got the basis of how to craft this from a video by Ron Array. I've included a link in the description. Basically, this is how the crafting works. Step 1. Get a Reaver axe with an item level of at least 83 that has Elder Influence. You can make one by taking a regular Reaver axe, hitting it with an Exalted Orb from an Elder Slayer, then changing the influence with the Harvest crafting bench. Step 2. Spam the axe with Deafening Essences of Contempt until you get this modifier. Step 3. You will need an open prefix and an open suffix. So if you need to, use annulment orbs and hope for the best. Then craft prefixes cannot be changed. Step 4. Use a veiled orb. Hopefully you get a modifier that increases physical damage. And hopefully you get a prefix instead of a suffix. To finish the suffixes, you can craft prefixes cannot be changed and use harvest to craft a physical suffix, or just use the crafting bench. A warning about harvest crafting is that it can potentially fill all the suffixes, so if you don't get the one that you want, you may have to gamble with an annulment orb so you can repeat the process. I tried this gamble with my axe and got lucky with a high physical damage modifier, but I lost the physical damage multiplier mod in the process. However, according to PoE, the trade-off wasn't huge, so I'm just going to go with it as is. Other than crafting, I was able to level to 98 pretty smoothly with only one death. My Maven Witnessed boss farming got me an Awakened Brutality gem, and I got really lucky with Divine Orbs. I found a Divine Altar that got me 13 divs, and I found an Apothecary while going through stacked decks that I sold for 63 divs. I think I have enough currency to finish some other projects in week 5 because of this. Last league, I didn't delve much into tier 17 maps because my build couldn't really handle them. This league, I've been able to farm them and I've beaten all of the bosses. Some of the map mods are pretty brutal, and I'm not sure if I consider going through tier 17s to be fun, but you sure do get a lot of drops. 2 changes that I would make are to lower petrification time from those statues because 5 seconds seems kind of ridiculous. Also, there should be longer cooldowns on Maven's heal abilities, so she can't just spam them during boss fights, making them either take forever or impossible because her DPS just isn't high enough to outcompete her heals. So we're now over 4 weeks into this league, and I'm going to give myself another 4 weeks to see if I can build this build or make this build any stronger. Things I can think of are getting a good Watcher's Eye and a Light of Meaning Jewel. I also need an amulet with damage over time multiplier on it. So a shit ton of farming is in my future, and I'll see you in 7 days.